Trainer Alan GREEFF is unable to join me this morning, but he's very kindly given me the comments for his runners on Friday, so that's much appreciated. Halo Stables gets underway in race 1 with the 2 runners, ironically quite similarly named, First Wish and One Wish. We're going to start with First Wish. She's a first-timer. She's a filly by Master of My Fate, and she's working well back home, says Alan, and can run well if not green. One Wish, she's in the deep end on debut last time out, where she stepped out on the poly to have her first run and was around the bend, and she is expected to improve with that experience and now up the straight and on the turf track. In race 2, Arabian Red, well, she made a very smart local debut last time out. She ran on well over a trip that was short of her best, and although ideally the next step would be a 1400, she is expected to enjoy the mile on Friday and does have a winning chance. In race 3, we'll see Patier, and he improved in his last. He placed. The yard is hoping for more improvement with the blinkers, and he can earn again. We move to race 4, where the 3 runners will step out. Masked Vigilante won his last well, and although he meets stronger than he did that day, he has previously held his own at this level, and he can follow up. He has a winning chance. Empire Blue is finding his way again. He does unfortunately have the draw to overcome and could maybe place, though there is the query that he might just prefer the poly. Guerra is a horse full of ability, but he is a tricky customer. He was unlucky last time out, and he's very capable of earning a check if his mind is on the job. In race 5, Puerto Plata, well, he's joining me in shot this morning. Doesn't he look fantastic? He battled to get going over 1900 on the poly in his last. He's going to enjoy the step up to 2-4 and being back on the turf, more gradual circuit. There's a few with chances in the field, but Alan does feel he's one of them. In race 6, we're going to start with Official Secret, and unfortunately she was caught wide throughout in the running last time out. It did her no favours. She takes on a very competitive lineup here, but she's definitely a runner and has a winning chance. Alongside will be Crimson Princess, who's needed both of her local starts, which have been over shorter. This type of trip is definitely what she's after. Improvement is expected, and she can place. The final runner in race 6 is Gideon's Daughter. She's held form throughout her 10-run career so far. She's a huge fan of this type of trip, and though up in class, she could be value for quartets. In race 7, which is our feature of the afternoon, the yard is well represented here by the 3 runners. Can't Say No, we'll start with her. She's turned a corner, says Alan, since being stepped up to this type of trip. She just keeps on improving. She deserves her chance taking on age group feature company, and she can get involved. Eat, Pray, Love, the 1200 of the Dahlia Plate last time out was too short for her, and she does have a place chance back up to 1400, to which she is better suited. And of course, Splice, the main brace, her form is there for all to see. She's been a phenomenal 2-year-old this season. She is expected to enjoy the step up to 1400, and Alan says he's really hoping that she can keep her winning spell unbroken. Moving to race 8, My Best Shot. Disappointing last, but he switched off in the running. He was difficult to get going again. Just a bit of greenness. He's back on turf, working well, and if his mind is on the job, he'll be right there. Arturo was a deserved winner of his last. He's unfortunately right back up in the ratings. He is expected to run well, though, and can place. And finally, in race 9, the yard finished with the 3 runners. Below the Deck will be having her first run for the yard. She is working well, but she could need it racing off a 5-month break. On the Road Again was a very good winner of his last. He's well back home, and he's not without chance at following up. And to end, Coastal Path is at his best over course and distance, and he is expected in the shake-up.